Hello all, once again welcome back to our channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you very yummy recipe egg biryani, and that too how we can make it with a pressure cooker. So pressure cooker, usually egg biryani will take a lots of time. Using this pressure cooker method you can make it within like 15 minutes to half an hour's time itself. So before getting to the video, those who are watching for the first time, don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell button to on your notifications. So as I mentioned you, it is with the use of pressure cooker. So initially I am keeping a pressure cooker here, and once it got heated, I am adding 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil to it. So once the oil got heated, I have taken around one and a half onion, and I cut it into small pieces, fine pieces. In that almost 3/4 of quantity, I am just roasting it into a golden brown. So once we roast it, we will just keep it aside. Because biryani mandatorily you have to add these roasted onions, then only the taste of the biryani will be highlighted. So these onions I am keeping aside. So in the same oil, the oil is already heated. In the same oil I am adding half tablespoon of chili powder and a pinch of turmeric powder and half tablespoon of coriander powder. So these three basic masala spices I added, and then in this itself I have boiled around 3 eggs already. So that boiled eggs with a slice cut, I am just adding into this oil. So we have to give a just nice fry about 1 to 2 minutes so that all these masalas will absorbed by the eggs actually. So the time of taking out is like when you see the outer layer of the eggs becoming shrinking, like roasted finely, then you can take it from the oil. It will take about 1 to 2 minutes only. So our eggs almost got roasted. I'm just taking out. So our roasted eggs and roasted onions are ready here. We will keep it aside. And in the same oil, you can use the same oil. If the quantity is less, you can go ahead adding 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil more. Instead, I added here ghee to give a good aroma. Now we are going to add some spices. So I added star anise and cardamom, 3 to 4 pieces of cinnamons and cloves, and few fennel seeds. So these are all will highlight the smell and taste of the biryani. So once you roast it about half minute, you will get the nice smell. Then it's time to add the onions. So in the onions we have just used 3/4 only, remaining 1/4 onions. Now we are going to add and give a nice mix. So as you all know, once we added the onion, it obviously will take about 2 to 3 minutes of time to just get fried. So once you see the onions becoming transparent, that is the time where we can confirm onions have been fried. So after that I am adding some sliced chilies, 1 or 2. If you are a good spicy lover, then you can go ahead adding 2 or 3. I'm just added 1, and then I'm adding chopped tomatoes, and along with this onions, chopped tomatoes, it all will take about 5 minutes time to get all that juice from the tomatoes. Meanwhile, even we can add the ginger garlic paste also to this and give a nice mix and allow it to fry about 5 minutes. So you can see oil started leaving from the tomatoes and all. Then we'll add time to add all the spices, little chili powder and coriander powder and little turmeric powder. So hope you remember we added in the initial stage also. That's why you just mind when you are adding the quantities. A little garam masala powder also I am added here, and salt to the taste. So these are all the spices what we used, and then give a nice mix. And finally, to make the biryani more delicious, I am adding here a half cup of curd and give nice mix. Let it boil for about 2 to 3 minutes. And also I am adding here chopped mint leaves also to highlight the biryani taste. So that's it. Our biryani that mix is ready almost. Now we will look into the rice part. I have taken here 1 glass of basmati rice. No need to soak it for a long time. About 5 minutes to 10 minutes is enough. So just wash it cleanly and And even you can use it instantly also if you are not soaked it also fine with it. And then add to the biryani mix. So before adding the rice, we will be adding our roasted onions as well as roasted eggs also. So over to this, I'm adding water. See, for 1 glass of biryani rice, we would require 1.5 glass of water. Usually, when we do pulao, as vegetables will be available in that mix, so we tend to add little more lesser water. But here we have to add for 1 glass of biryani rice, 1.5 glass of water. Then finally, I am adding the rice here. So once you add the rice and water and all, you can just have a taste of this water, whether all the salt and spices all are sufficient or not. If not, you can go ahead adding little salt here. That's it. Our biryani is ready to cook. Just all that we require is a cooking time. Just close the lid and allow it to have about 3 whistles. So 3 whistles over, it has cooled down. Come to the room temperature. I'm just opening and showing you. See how nicely the layers have formed actually. So I'm just mixing it gently. Total nice without sticking and all. We got the egg biryani. Trust me, it will taste very yummy. So I hope this will give you, I mean, this will save you a time of making biryani very quickly. So hope you all like the video, and if you like the video, don't forget to share the video. So finally, I'm also adding chopped coriander leaves. As I always say, try to add the coriander leaves fine last only so that the aroma will be highlighted with the recipe whatever you are making. So that's how the biryani is ready here to serve. I'm just shifting it into a serving bowl. So hope the simple way of doing biryani, hope you all like this, and if you like, as I mentioned, don't forget to share the video with your family and friends, and if you are first time viewer, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell button to on your notifications. Thank you so much for watching.